I want to talk to you about creating a basic lead magnet funnel. I want to underline basic lead magnet funnel. We're not going to do something complex, but I want you to understand the pieces that need to go into your lead magnet funnel. For those of you who are coaches, this would also be for you if you're a consultant or a service-based business. I just primarily work with coaches. I'm Dr. Denise Dennis. I am a business automation strategist, and I help coaches leverage automation to streamline their sales process so that they can attract more leads and earn more money. So if that's you, then stick around. Okay, so let's talk a bit about how you are collecting leads. And if I need to back up one step and explain what that means, how are you connecting with the people who are possibly interested in buying from you? Those are the people we're calling your leads. If you are on any kind of social media platform, if you're posting on social media, obviously you're on it if you're watching this, but if you're posting on social media as a way to attract leads into your business, that might mean that you are gathering a bunch of followers. You might have millions of people that are following you. But as the recent ban showed us, at any moment, any of these tools might disappear, might be banned, might be paused, might just break, because we've seen a lot of these platforms just, for some tech glitch reason or another, they just stop working. So then what's going to happen with those millions of followers that you have? You're just you're basically going to lose them if you don't have a way to communicate with them. And so we need a way to capture their information, to move them from social media into something that you actually own, into a CRM, customer relationship management tool, so that you can send them automated emails. So even though they're not actually interchangeable, I'm going to say CRM, customer relationship management tool, your email service provider, your marketing automation tool, your business automation tool. Those don't all mean the same thing, but let's just, for our purposes for today, we're just going to pretend it does. But you know what I mean. Do you have Keap? Do you have MailChimp? Do you have Kit, formerly known as ConvertKit? Do you have ActiveCampaign? How are you collecting the names and email addresses of your followers? All right, so those followers that we're trying to get into our system who might potentially buy from us are our leads. And so a lead magnet would mean that we're trying to create something that is going to attract those leads to us. So that's what we mean by a lead magnet. Okay, so that's what it is. For your particular business, you need to figure out what is something that your ideal client, your target, your client avatar, what is something that person might be interested in learning a bit more about when it comes to your business. And that is what that lead magnet is going to be. So for example, for me, because I help coaches set up their automation so that they can be less stressed, I have a free guide called The Coach's Guide to Stress-Free Automation. And it outlines 6 key areas in which a coach can automate their business. Great for me because that's who my target audience is. But I want you to think about, who is your target audience? What are their pain points? What are the things that are just keeping them up at night, driving them nuts, that just pulling their hair out? What are those things that they're experiencing? And what's one way you could help solve one of those problems? So you're not giving them all of your solutions, but you are giving them something real, something that has some weight, something that's kind of meaty, not just some fluffy thing that's not going to really help them. Because if I get something from you that doesn't really help me, I'm not going to want to actually hire you for anything. But if I get something from you that has a lot of value and is something that is that I would actually can actually get a win from if I implement the suggestions that you've given me, or if I learn some valuable insight about myself or my business, my mindset, whatever it might be, then I'm like, okay, this person understands me. This person understands what I'm dealing with, what my problem is, and they gave me a solution that helped me. So I want to stay in this person's world because I want to, because clearly this person is somebody who can help me accomplish my goals. So for your business, I want you to think about, what is my target market, audience, my target client, that target avatar? What does that person need? What keeps them up at night? And what can I give them that could be a quick win to solve that problem? So again, if you are a financial coach, for example, you could come up with a guide for how to earn $1,000 in a week, whatever it might be. Now, is this brand new information nobody's heard of before? Probably not, but maybe your target client hasn't thought about this before. So it might be, here's some things you can sell. Here's some things you can cut back on. Here's some services you could offer. And you just explain to them ways that they could quickly earn some cash. If you are a relationship coach, then maybe you're going to create a lead magnet that is how to tell if they're the one. And maybe it is a checklist or a quiz. If you are a lifestyle coach, then maybe it is how to gauge your overall life satisfaction, or how close or far you are from your life goals, and how to create a plan. It can be any number of things. You need to decide for your particular ideal client, what is something that keeps them up at night, what is something that you can solve for them, and what is something that you can also create relatively quickly, because we don't want to spend months putting something together. You want to have something up and running as soon as possible. So let's think about what you might. So now we have this thing put together. We have this lead magnet. We have this free thing that our ideal client might want. How do we get it to them? Well, first thing you need to do is, first thing is create that lead magnet. But the next thing you need to do is create a landing page. And your landing page, also known as an opt-in page, also you might hear it called a squeeze page. It just means that you have some sort of page that's like a one-page website where the person is able to enter usually their name and email address to sign up for your free thing. Now, what I'm going to tell you is, don't only ask for the information that you actually need at that moment. So usually first name, email address, that's probably all that you need. You need the email address because you have to email out the thing that they asked for. But the name, we want first name because we want to be able to personalize the emails that we're going to send to them. So we want to be able to say, hi, John, thank you for signing up for my free blah, blah, blah. The checklist is on the way in your inbox, whatever it is. So we want to have their name, we want their email address. Do you need their last name? At this point, you may not need their last name because they may not want to give you their last name just yet. They're just getting to know you. They may not want to give you that information. Same with phone number. Not everybody feels comfortable giving their phone number. You might not want to ask for that unless you are very intentional about creating a text messaging automation campaign as part of which we'll talk about in a second. But again, whatever the bare minimum is, that's what you want to ask. Later, we can get fancier and ask for more information so that we can, what we call, segment our list into the different interests that they might have or the different states that they live in and so forth. But right now, we're just asking for the basic information. So you're going to create a landing page inside whatever marketing automation tool you're using. So it might be inside of Keap, it might be inside of Kartra, it might be CampKit, it might be ActiveCampaign, it could be MailChimp. Whatever tool you use to send out emails, you're going to create a landing page inside of that. So that's item number one that we need. You then, and on that landing page, it needs to have that form that they fill out. And then you need to actually deliver that freebie, that lead magnet that we talked about. So from that landing page, you are going to automatically trigger sending them an email that says, hey, name, thank you for requesting my free checklist or whatever it might be. Just a reminder, this checklist is going to help you do X, Y, and Z. Very helpful. Remind them why they should even be downloading this thing. Click here to download it and have a link or a button for them to download it. And then also explain what their next steps should be. So in that same email, you may want to say, if you'd like to discuss this checklist, or if you want to go deeper, hey, sign up for a complimentary call with me and have a link for that. Or sign up for my mini course, or sign up for my webinar, something that moves them on to the next step. So then once you have all of that, then you're going to, so we've delivered the free thing that they asked for. And then now it's about building a relationship in the inbox. Because remember, we wanted to get them on our list, but more importantly, we're trying to create a relationship with this person outside of social media. So now we're going to send them a series of emails that is going to continue to build that relationship, say a little bit more about you and your business, talk more about the problems that you know that they're probably experiencing and how you can help. You can share testimonials about things that you've done with past clients. All of these things are going to help build that relationship. And so remember I said that all we're doing right now is creating a basic lead magnet funnel. We're not getting into all the things that would happen and where we can send them next and other things that we can send them. For now, we're creating a landing page, which is like, if you've ever wondered, let's see, what did I say? Let's say if you've ever wondered if that person is the one, grab my free checklist on, is this relationship the right one for me? Put your name, put your email address, and we'll send it right out to you. So that's your landing page with the form. They put their information in. What I forgot to mention, they put their information in. The next thing they see is just a thank you page. Thank you so much for signing up. Your checklist is on the way to the inbox. Again, we're talking about a simple lead magnet funnel, because that thank you page, we actually could make it really fancy. We could put a video on there. We could sell something on there. We could send them to a webinar. We could send them to our Facebook. We could do all kind of fancy things. But to begin with, just say, hey, thanks for signing up, and it's on the way, and check your spam in case it ended up there. And then we need the email that's going to deliver that free thing that they requested. And then you need a couple follow-up emails to continue building the relationship. So if you at least have that, then you have the good foundation for a very basic lead magnet funnel. And so that's the main thing I wanted to share with you this evening. I am going to be talking on some future lives more about what goes into a lead magnet funnel. We'll talk more about some lead magnet ideas. We'll talk more about a little bit more advanced things that you may want to put on your various funnels. And I may flip my camera around and just show you how to build some things out. All right. Hope all that's helpful. If there's topics related to this that you want to know more about, just send me a DM, let me know, and we'll make it a topic for a future one. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all next time.